They all came flying down from the roof. They made a little circle around the fire. They beat their wings.
Can I have a bath?
And when they beat their wings, they made a little bit of a breeze, a little bit of breath, and the fire began to burn. Just in time, Joseph came back. He had his arm full of wood, his arms full, put the bits of wood on the fire, and he got down. He didn't have a big fat tummy, did he? Did he have a baby in his tummy? So he could get right down, blow on the fire, and hey presto, before long that stable was nice and warm. So when the baby was born, it wasn't cold outside. The little birds, do you know, when they had finished doing their work, they flew back up into the rafters, to the roof, and each one of them had a little red breast, just to show how they had helped to keep the fire going, to keep that going. So that's why. Way back before what I just told you about the robins, when they were setting out on their journey, Mary and Joseph had to go a long, long journey. It took a long time. And Mary wanted to get to Bethlehem because she wanted a safe place for this baby to be born. And one day, one evening, they were so tired and Joseph said, Mary, we've got to stop in this village. The road goes up round the mountain, it's cold, it's dark, we should stop here. And they asked the people in the village, how far is it to the next village? And they said, oh, it's a long, long way to the next village. You better stay here. It's dangerous up there, it's cold, it's a difficult road. You stay here with us. Because they were thinking, and Mary said, I really want to go on. The sooner we get there, the better it will be. And she said, look, the donkey wants to go. Where is that donkey? That's my glasses. There he is, the little donkey. That donkey, said Mary, he always knows the right way to go. Haven't you noticed? Whenever we're not sure which path to take, the donkey knows. If we follow the donkey, we'll be all right. And the donkey wants to carry on. Oh, said Joseph, I don't think it's a good idea. She said, come on, we'll be all right. I know we will. So off they went up this path, went up the rocky side of the mountain. It was dark. The sky was a bit cloudy, not very bright stars that night. On they went, it was shivering cold. They came to a little place where there was a bit of shelter and Joseph said, Mary, don't you think we should stay here? No, she said, don't. Look, the little donkey is moving on up the path. We'll be all right. So on they went through the night. They walked and they walked. Suddenly they came to something that looked a bit like a cave. There was a bit of light shining through. And Mary said, look, a cave, somewhere where we can stay. And Joseph said, oh Mary, he said, be careful. Mary on that little donkey was going straight up to the cave door, right up to the cave. Mary said, you don't know what. She said, it'll be all right. There'll be a fire in there. We'll be able to stay. When she got to the door of the cave, do you know, there was a big blanket across the door of the cave. And suddenly that blanket was pushed to the side and there stood a man, quite grown up, quite an old man. And he looked a bit fierce and a bit hard and he looked at Mary. And Mary said, what did she do? She said, come on, please, come and shelter by your fire. We're very tired and very cold. And he looked at her and he wasn't the sort of person that usually let people into the cave. But there was something about Mary. Do you know, he just stepped aside and he said, yes, of course you can. And Mary, she got down off the back of the donkey and she said, Joseph. And they went into that cave. Now,
Yes, I will. The handle stinging nettle has many uses. It can be used in herbal remedies, in cosmetics, it's edible, its bast can be used for making strings or even textiles. It is important wildlife habitat. In gardening it can be also used as mulch, compost activator or to make a liquid fertilizer. Now the question is about something completely different. The growth of stinging nettle is an indicator that the area is what? Is rich in something, some chemical. Write it down.
What is it? Don't shout about the answers.
I know, I've got it written down. I would know too if I didn't have it.
A world. Do you mind, teacher wants to speak? Shush it,
Question 3.
Okay, question 3. Pollinators are responsible.
Was that clear in the answer? They love it.
Now to delve into this mysterious green bundle and see who's won what. And right, the first one here is 236 to 240. There we are. So
by proxy, then you go forward. Colin, this is Colin in drag. Here we are.
There we are. You just want that. Well, there we are then, okay. 1 second.
Hey, Barolo, yes.
And the next one is, how many have we got here, by the way? Is this box of money included, or is not part of the raffle? Second prize, yes. Okay. So let's see if anybody chimes in with this. 266 to 270. Hooray! You have the table, but there's also that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay. And the last one, a very nice and tempting cake, which I mustn't win because I'm thinking of my waist. Here we are. And it's 351 to 355. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to the people who ran the raffle, and thank you to the people who supplied the prizes.